Welcome to the 238th edition of the Journal's That Was the Week That Was show, or what's happened in the Highlands area this week. Let's get started. It was yet another Harvest Fest event success at Livingstone Ministries last Saturday. Hundreds of parents and kids turned out for fun, food, music, and more on Griffith Road in Clifton Forge. Their many photos and video is now available on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. Last Saturday evening, another successful local gathering was held, the Nicelytown Picnic and Gospel Sing. A good crowd turned out for some very good food and socializing. There's several videos now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. The historic Masonic Amphitheater was filled with music last Saturday as well. The Summer Bash event included the Rob Slusser Band, a rally cry, and Sweet Lizzie Project. There's video available now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. Jeter Watson Elementary School 5th grader Adeline Gibson is the Allegheny Highlands Public School Division's first winner in a statewide Reading Makes Sense financial literacy program. From last Saturday afternoon through almost 9:30 p.m., the Jackson River Sports Complex was home to some very fine musical performances from UBU the Band and Vintage Rain Group from Roanoke. A normally routine rezoning request turned out to be rather controversial in Covington last Tuesday night. The Allegheny Highlands Community Services Organization earlier got approval from the Covington Planning Commission for a rezoning of 2 lots adjacent to its South Monroe Avenue property. However, several community members turned out to either object to or ask for much more information at a public hearing. Another public session will be created soon to deal with these concerns. There's video now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. Last Tuesday evening, the Clifton Forge attorney Kristen McConnell asked the Clifton Forge Town Council to reverse an architectural review board decision denying her request to have a big mural painted on the former Big Bank building in downtown Clifton Forge. The ARB did approve a smaller mural that would face the Commercial Avenue Ridgeway Street intersection. By a 3-2 vote, the big mural concept was sent back to the ARB for further consideration. Far more pleasant and not controversial was a ribbon-cutting ceremony held at the YMCA Early Learning Center, located behind the Allegheny Highlands Public Schools administrative offices in Lowmore. A big crowd turned out to celebrate the renovation of 5 classrooms and more. There are many photos now on AlleghenyJournal.com. The Allegheny Journal broadcast the Allegheny Highlands School Board Candidates Forum live on Monday evening in cooperation with the Allegheny Highlands Chamber of Commerce and Tourism. Candidate Jay Woodson of Covington and Allegheny County hopeful School Board incumbent Jacob Wright and former teacher coach Bob Umstead answered a wide variety of questions. There's video now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. And now a word from our sponsor. Which means last Tuesday, Covington Police Chief and EMS Head Chris Smith formally recognized several staff members for their roles in a recent important rescue operation involving an individual experiencing a serious heart attack. Smith appeared at the Covington City Council meeting to explain that the professional coordination of his team resulted in the saving of that individual. There's video now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. Both Covington City Manager Alan Dressler and Clifton Forge Town Manager Chuck Unruh provided their respective governing bodies with key updates on several issues of concern last Tuesday night. Next Thursday's Clifton Forge Community Gathering will include two neat aspects. Josh Taylor, Executive Director of the Allegheny Highlands Chamber of Commerce and Tourism, is the featured speaker. Chamber goals, programs, and how it helps Clifton Forge will be noted. Also, Town Manager Chuck Unruh will give a State of the Town update, and two Blue Ribbon Community Awards will be presented. It all happens at 6:30 p.m. at the historic Masonic Theater. The Allegheny Journal has had the opportunity to interview several candidates for local elections recently. Tom Seibold and David Crozier are seeking additional terms on the Covington City Council. Covington's Jay Woodson is a write-in candidate for the Allegheny Highlands School Board. And two well-known Clifton Forge citizens, Town Mayor Jeff Irvin and businessman Michael Foster, are seeking terms on the Clifton Forge Town Council. Find all these interviews now on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page and YouTube channel. 4 community leaders gathered Tuesday in Covington to sign a Children's Environmental Health Day proclamation, noting Thursday, October 10th, as that special occasion. Allegheny High School senior Sophia Mundy participated in a unique experimental learning program at Virginia Tech over the summer. She was one of just 26 students to do so. There's more on the story now on AlleghenyJournal.com. Covington Fire Chief Andrew Baker provided the Covington City Council with a thorough explanation of a need for one, if not more, fire trucks due to age and state of repair of the current ones in use. Baker's suggestion of a vehicle depreciation list already had been on the city manager's mind, said Alan Dressler on Tuesday night. Video of Baker speaking is now available on the Allegheny Journal's Facebook page. Several more organizations have made donations to the local Wall That Heals effort to display the Vietnam War wall replica in Covington in early October. Allegheny County, Garton Trucking, and the Clifton Forge Elks Lodge recently stepped up with support for the cause. And thanks very much for joining us today for our 238th show in this series. With more than 19,970 Facebook followers now, your readership is very much appreciated. See you right here again next week.